Hello everyone, long time no video. Oh man, I like a lot of other readers have been experiencing family things, personal things. I've been sick twice, no COVID, just allergies, the weather changing, and then changing back and then changing again. So I've had a lot of downloads in that time frame, written a lot of dreams down, and I am ready to share one of them today. And then hopefully get like a general message from it. And then I might do another general reading after this. But anyway, if you have tuned in for the first time, welcome. If you are someone who has subscribed, thank you for coming back, and I hope that you had a wonderful holiday. Let's talk about a dream that I had. Now, if you have seen some of my posts before, I've shared a little bit about me being my dreams prophetic dreamer. I guess that's what you would call it. That's what they would call it with me growing up, kind of like a Joseph, or actually that's a dream interpreter. But you know, like if you grew up in church, it was like your young men shall dream dreams, you know, that kind of thing. Or no, your young men will see visions and your old men will dream dreams, stuff like that. Things to come. And that's basically what I am. I can hear things, I can see things. Most of the time they come in dreams, but I can actually touch people sometimes and feel their energy and see things through their energy, through their eyes. And I'm just giving you that introduction just because a lot of people are like, who is this talking? Like, you're just this person with cards. No, I have a little bit more than cards, but I have been dealing with a lot of downloads, and over the past year, and I say this going into the new year because a lot of us are out here struggling, or have struggled with the fact that we have certain abilities given to us by the divine that we haven't been using, or we didn't know how to use, and certain things that I was not trying to put out there because I was afraid of myself and of being sure of myself, because things would happen after I dreamed them or after I saw them. But then it was like, well, what was I supposed to do with that? Like, was I supposed to make a video of it? And the divine's like, yes. Even if you are unable to do anything with it, that the message still needs to get out there. So I had a couple of dreams and things happen in real life, in the major news, and I had told my friends, but I never posted it to my group or my any of my social media. I never posted it, just told a few friends. And when things happen, it was like, yeah, you did say that was gonna happen, and it happened just the way you said it was gonna happen. And I got a few details skewed a little bit, like spellings, names, and stuff like that, but it was all true. And I might share that later, but that was a long intro just to say that lately I had a dream, and I guess I'll tell you about the two dreams. But one of my last posts was about a snake. And my dad used to dream about snakes, and he would say, you know, someone is around you that is conniving, scheming, trying to get you into something, trying to do something, pull the wool over your eyes, something like that. And so one of my last videos was like, there was a snake that was hidden in plain sight. Okay. And it was on a desk, and it looked like pencils, like, you know, like the orange and white, just like it blended in with everything. This time that I had this dream, it was actually me around people. Some I knew, some I didn't know. It was just a collective of people. the collective. And a young man, and he was a young man, I don't know if he was a teenager, early 20s, but he had a snake in his hand. The only thing about the snake was that when you look at a person's palm, a palm is usually different color than your outside skin if you are a brown skin person. This person was not brown skin, but you could tell that it was a snake, but it was blending into his palm. So I felt like he was just kind of showing it around and showing it to people. And I felt like it was part of the divine's message, because there was more to this message, that you need to be careful about who is around you, because they're doing it right in front of your face and you might not see it because it blends in with everything around you. So people might be taking advantage of you, or they might be doing things that they're not supposed to be doing right in front of your face, and you don't recognize it until later, and you're looking like, oh crap, that was a snake. And I could see, the only reason why I could see the snake was because of the eyes of the snake looked directly at me. So a lot of people will come to you, look you directly in the eye, and they will be they'll be blatant with whatever their stuff is. Sorry guys, I had a little coughing fit, but because I'm still getting over my cold, my second cold, sinus infection, whatever you would call it. But people will in your face be very deceptive towards you. Deceptive, that's exactly what I was trying to say. People will be deceptive towards you right in front of your face, smile at you, like, I'm a snake. I know I'm a snake, but I'm right in front of your face doing it. And being carried out by other people. The snake was being carried by someone who was innocent looking. And sometimes people will have other people unknowing to them carrying out their dirty deeds, and they have no idea. They're following them blindly. And I'm not going to even go into, because that just opens up a whole nother thing, because snakes, I don't know, I think, aren't snakes blind? Something like that. Snakes are partially blind or something like that, and they really only, they slither because they're they're not able to see certain things. They can only feel the vibration of stuff. So I'm not even gonna go into that. That's another message in itself, probably. But I was at a table, and this guy is walking down the aisle with the snake, kind of like offering to the people. Not necessarily offering the snake, but it was just kind of like, I'm gonna be next to you with the snake, and I'm gonna get as close as I can to you. And this was after I had spent time standing in line to get into this place, and also standing in line at the bathroom. Now, I always have dreams about the bathroom before something is about to be revealed, like a secret is about to be revealed. But there was a line at this bathroom. I never got into the bathroom. So I feel like there are a lot of people with a lot of secrets going into 2022, and they're either going to be revealed at the end of 2022, which we only have a few days left, or they're going into 2022 with these secrets with them that they want to unload. And that's why I said we were standing at a bathroom, because people were waiting to unload. Okay. And I don't know who this has to deal with, but maybe there are people who want to unload hidden things to you, good and bad. Not necessarily devastating news or anything like that, but there are people that are out here walking around with these truths that they need to reveal. Y'all, there must be somebody that does not want me to talk, because I have gone through today. I ran almost 2 miles. I've done a lot of housework and done everything, done it a lot. Took down the tree. Yay, right? I've done a lot of stuff and haven't had a coughing fit almost all day. And now all of a sudden I'm trying to do a video and I'm being choked up. Okay, so I have my little drink over here so that just in case it happens again. But like I said, there are people wanting to unload their truths, and they can't get to where they're going until they unload the truth, right? So some people are going to be stuck in 2022 until they unload their truths, the deeds that they have done, okay? Because the divine does not want, it's like you know, when you have somebody that throws a rock and hides their hand, right? There are people who have thrown rocks and hid their hands and acted as if they were innocent, didn't say anything to anybody about what they've done, and they expect to continue on into 2022, you know, even posting on their social media, you know. And this is not anybody in particular, this is just what I'm getting, is that there are people out there just like, hey, new me, new year, all of this stuff, and they're gonna be the same old person. Why? Because they haven't unloaded the junk out of their trunk. Okay, there are plenty of things that they've done. Have you ever? I don't know. I love the ID channel. Shh, don't tell anybody. But on the ID channel, there's a lot of moments on the ID channel when they say, oh, so-and-so, you know, they found the car and then they opened up the trunk and there was evidence in the trunk that someone forgot or someone left in there, or, you know, they dumped the car and they didn't think anybody was going to find it, and all of a sudden they opened the trunk and it was evidence to connect them with the crime. There are a lot of people out there, and I'm not saying they're criminal, but you know, like people who have caused difficulties, right? People who have caused unnecessary drama. I don't know why I keep hearing unnecessary roughness. I've been watching, I used to listen to my brother and his friends when they used to play the 2Ks and the all of those video games, and you would hear that, you know, unnecessary roughness, or even just regular regular NFL, NBA, all that stuff. So yeah, some people were just unnecessarily rough, went out of their way to do certain things, and then they were like, nope, I didn't, like, I have nothing to do with that. And they had everything to do with that. There's some people that I feel like are close to other people who, I'm not going to say narcissism. I'm just going to say that you've heard of Munchausen syndrome, where a mom harms their child and then saves them, or to get attention, right? So because they're like, I'm rushing my kid to the hospital because this happened to my child, and only to find out that the mom is the one that actually harmed the child, but they did it just enough for the child to just get a little bit sick or a little bit injured, not necessarily to blow, you know, to do anything completely devastating, but it all adds up is what I'm saying. And yes, I'm gonna get to the cards, but I don't know, I feel like I have to unload this because it's the dream that I have, and I keep on seeing this dream where there are people that have hidden agendas, they have deceptions, they have moved within the ranks of people with this deception in their hand, and nobody has noticed until now. It's like you have to reevaluate. Think the last few days of this year, reevaluate. And no matter when you see this message, but reevaluate who's around you. Like, who is the person that when you leave them, you're hyped. Your friend, you know, like you have a friend that when you leave them, you're excited, you're full of ideas, all of this stuff. And who's the person that when you leave them, you're drained, okay? And you might have to kind of break it down, because there are some friends you hang out all together and you come home drained. But then when you hang out with that one person, everything is cool. You're not drained. But when you hang out with this person in the group, you're drained. So it's that person, not this part of the group over here, but it's that person that's causing all the drama. Even though you don't, like, you haven't seen it, you energetically know. And I feel like the energetic presence is the evidence. There's nothing else that you need to know. Okay, there's no amount of tarot, there's no amount of psychic abilities or anything that can tell you what you feel in your gut when you're around a person. They may be all smiles. They might not even they might not even, I don't want to say no, because I just said that they've done this, you know, they wanted to get their own way. Okay, so anyway, I just feel like this is the year for us to unload our burdens and move forward, okay? So we can get out of this rut. I know that a lot of people have been talking about being in ruts and how 2021 was not what they thought it would be. 2022 is a year 6. I'm a life path 6, and life path 6 is all about healing. And I feel like that is where we're headed. That's where we need to be headed. Okay, so that is, I guess that's the word. That's the word, bird. So let me pull some tarot, because I feel like, and I might even get some oracle cards. I'll have to get up for that, but I feel like we all as a collective are going through this. It's like a file cabinet. We're going through our file cabinet and we're evaluating our friendships individually. Like, okay, this person's got to go. I don't know what's wrong or what's good, but I have this feeling, okay, that this person is the person that's draining my energy. And you never know, they might be going back home. Like, I can't stand so-and-so. I'm tired of them leveling up and I'm not getting anywhere, and they're just throwing all this bad energy towards you and you have no idea, right? Why do you need to know where it's coming from? Cut that person off, and then if it sticks, it sticks, right? If you threw it up against the wall, wow. Ha. So let me tell you what I just pulled. Ha. Okay. Spirit, I told you from the beginning, I said the person is being deceptive. There's someone being deceptive. Okay. 5 of Swords, someone trying to win at all cost. Okay. They could be outwardly doing it or they could be inwardly doing it, but they're trying to win at all costs, and they don't care about sacrificing you. Okay, you as a friend, you as a family member, you as a lover, you as a whoever. Okay, and remember, I did say that it's someone. I was at a table, right, and there were plenty of other people there, celebrations. Okay, so my theme going into the next year, this was what I was going to say for the end, but my theme for the next year was you prepare a table before me in the presence of my enemies. Okay, because some people, no matter how much you cut them off, they're going to be able to see you. They're going to be able to hear about you. They're going to be able to be around you in certain situations, because you cannot completely avoid certain people, but they're either going to hear about you, see about you, read about you. Okay, screenshot. Look, somebody in your presence might forward a screenshot or something to everyone and tell them, we're celebrating the collective. And this is about celebrations. Like I said, I was at a table and there was someone coming around with a snake in their hand, trying to get as close as they could to, and it never bit me, I never touched it, it just looked at me. And It's someone that you know. Six of Cups. So what I've gathered from this and what I'm hearing is just the same thing. There's somebody in your circle, and like this is a collective reading, so like take it how it resonates. It's a person that you may know as a friend, a family member, a lover, an ex-lover, like an ex-wife, an ex-husband, somebody who, an ex-coworker, someone who knows you, that is in your energy, that is like, they think that they have to step on you to get where they are going, and they don't. Okay, and I feel like that's another reason why there's actually a scripture that says he will make your enemies your footstool, not because it's necessary to put them there as a footstool, but the divine is saying, hey, since you think that it's 11:11 on the clock, since you think it's great to step on people to get where you're going, I'm gonna allow my chosen one, my sweetheart, my child, to step on you to get where they're going. Okay, they didn't have to, but I'm letting that happen because since you insist, I'm gonna let that happen. Okay, and so 3 more cards, Spirit. Okay, so I feel like I said, someone is like, I'm gonna do whatever it takes to get through, get whatever this person is getting, take whatever this person has, use them as a whatever, and just, you know, yeah, it's a person that you care about, a person that you've been friends with, a person that's been in your circle that you've trusted. You may or may not trust them now, but they are there. Okay. Like I said, someone in your circle, someone close to you. The Lover's card is a choice, though. They made a choice to do this. They made a choice to sabotage you. Okay? To sabotage you. Okay? Not making this up, guys. And it might be a person that you have like, I'm not saying no idea, but it's like you didn't put 2 and 2 together yet, because you would never think it would be coming from this word. Like, you know, when they talk about friendly fire, right? You never know what's coming behind you, right? Because you're looking at the enemy ahead, and the enemy ahead, it's easy to keep in touch with the enemy ahead because you know who they are. You don't know who the enemy is behind you. The friendly fire. Okay. So that, okay, Lights Ears deck, changing decks. But that's my message. God is preparing you a table of everything that you've asked for, everything that you've been manifesting for this year, and it hasn't come to fruition yet. Keep believing, because it's coming. It is coming. It's just that your table is being prepared right now. Okay? Manifesting the Knight of Wands. Okay? You've been manifesting. You've been putting in the work. Okay? You're learning how to manifest. Some of you are learning how to manifest, or learning how it has worked. Like, you didn't really know how to manifest, or you didn't know you were manifesting back in the day when you said, you know, I want such and such and such to happen, or I want to get such and such a job at such and such a company, and you did it, and you didn't have like a rhyme or reason why it happened, but it happened, and you're like, yeah, I got this. You know, I got this. And it was because you're learning how the process is. 444. That 3 of Cups came out again. This time, to me, it's funny. So this is a message I'm getting for this, is that this was on top of and I'll show you how it looks in mine. So this one, these are people facing you, right? And this is people face away from you. For me, this feels like, don't worry about those people. Like, really turn your back on those people. Don't feel bad about turning your back on people who have not had your best interest at heart. When you realize that this is the person that broke you, that broke your heart, or has done something to you that, you know, you feel like, oh my gosh, like, did they really do that? Yes. Or does this person really have it out for me? Or are they giving me the evil eye after all I've done for them, after all I've been to them? Yes, turn your back on them so you can celebrate and you can wish. Okay, that's a Big Dipper right there. I believe that's the Big Dipper. That looks like the Big Dipper to me. Okay, you have the divine is showing you, and most people, I've never seen this in another tarot reading, but for whatever reason, this is popping out to me. It looks like the Big Dipper, like the divine is giving you everything, like spoon feeding you 1616. I don't know if that means anything to somebody, but the divine is dipping out something to you so that you can see the blessings, can feel the blessings. There are blessings out there. And the last card, block them. Okay, the Two of Swords, to clarify the Three of Swords. This person has been causing you blockages. Okay, this person has caused you blockages, or these people, because it might be more than one. But this is somebody that you know. Some people say this is a past person, but no, sometimes it's like people who you have made memories with. Okay, and these are people that you have made memories with, smiled, laughed, talked, had a cup of coffee with, thinking that everything was okay, and they're not. Just be on the lookout. Bolo. Be on the lookout. They're out there saying, YOLO, you only live once. Be on the lookout. Bit Bolo. Because you have to get rid of these people, because when the divine is giving you a table and preparing this table before you in the presence of your enemies, it doesn't say that your enemies are sitting at your table. When you're in a restaurant and you have a table sitting before you, the server doesn't come and serve everybody in the restaurant. Your particular server serves you, what you have ordered, okay, what you have manifested. And that's what the divine is going to do, is serve you in the presence of your enemies. Your enemies all have a table. Everyone has a table. And it depends on what they have put out there in the past is what's coming to them in this coming year. So all of that, yes, from my little dream that I've had with the snake in the bathroom and the table. So anyway, let me know how that resonates with you. I know that I've had conversations with other people about this, and I finally put this out here, and I'm gonna be better about that in 2022. So when I have a dream and the divine is telling me that I need to share it, I'm gonna go ahead and share it. But like, share, subscribe, guys. Talk to me. Let me know in the comments what your thoughts are, and follow me on Instagram and Instagram and TikTok. I have TikTok, and my Facebook isn't really all that like, I don't do a lot on my Facebook, but I'm there as well. So I hope everyone has a wonderful new year. Whenever you get this message, whenever you get this this dream that I've had, definitely don't feel bad about cutting people off, because they didn't feel bad about throwing you under the bus, right? All right, peace, blessings, love, and talk to you later, the next time that I do a reading.